What's up? I'm Josh.
And I'm Matt.
We're from Marianas.
Hey.
We just finished playing a show. We're sweaty and stinky. And we hail, youngsters, from the beautiful land of British Columbia, Vancouver to be exact. It's a small kingdom, but we like it. We have an album that comes out, our major label release, our debut, comes out this summer sometime, probably towards the end of the summer.
I think that MySpace is a great place for networking for bands. I mean, it's free, and you can reach a really diverse audience, a really vast, huge group of people all over the world, and it's just a great way to spread your music and your name all over the place.
I don't think it's that hard for Canadian bands, really. I mean, I don't think it's really necessarily harder than it is anywhere else. The fact of the matter is it's just hard. I don't think it's necessarily easier if you're American or German or Lithuanian. I think it's just a hard industry. We are. You guys rule, and you should come out to shows because you can meet us and hang out with us here. We're not that cool, and we smell a little off, but it's worth it.
You have awful breath.
Oh, man.
Hey, what's up? My name's Neil.
And I'm Jamal.
We're from Scarborough and we're called the Carps.
We're supposed to say the Carps together like
MySpace.com, the Carps, like the fish.
How would we describe our music? I think our music would be called crunk rock, punk soul.
As we've grown, as we've changed, our music's really taken on so many different styles, so many different sounds.
Neil talks too much. We have a collective of like friends and buddies and everybody who's just down for making good music and everybody who just wants to get the good stuff out there.
Something that we've learned in working with people like Kanon is that you can use your music as a tool for so many other things. Like almost as soon as we got started playing music, we started working with an organization called Right to Play, where we sort of used the money that we raised from concerts to sort of put into impoverished villages to deter children away from violence. And so like we used it as a tool, as Kanon has done with his work in the UN. So like we've really learned a lot in these people that we've shared stages with. MySpace is almost a similar effect as North by Northeast has, like where everything's just made so accessible. Like even having this North by Northeast festival, looking at Now Magazine, like you've got a list of 400 artists, a little summary blurb about each of them, and so you can just go and pick and choose very quickly. On New Year's Eve, like 3 songs into our performance, I was standing on top of the amplifier, and he did this thing where he was pretending to rob me.
Don't tell the story.
All right. Well, anyways, we did this little skit where I was pretending that I was running a convenience store and I was getting shot. I'm basically telling the story
again.
But anyways, I was pretty amped and I was standing on my amp and I jumped off and I broke my ankle during a song and I wanted to keep going, and the only thing that stopped us from further playing was I fainted, and then I had to get rushed to the hospital. And I got a nice, healthy $1,500 medical bill from a New York hospital. But yeah, that was New Year's in New York, and it was quite a spectacle, to say the least.
I was quite disappointed, you could imagine.
No, he was happy he got to run over to Philadelphia and hang out with the Roots. Just play with Nouveau Riche and Nicky Jean. But anyways, yeah, that was New York and New Year's Eve.